Truly pathetic stuff. You're an embarrassment. My friend Apple and I will not crack. No egg pun intended. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, you are pathetic. Pathetic.
Hey, I have a bit of a problem here. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
You know, I don't really know and I don't really care.
Whoa. What's going on here with the grumps?
I'll tell you what my problem is. You know how hard it is to worry about your caloric intake when you're trying to eat these for Easter? There's like 1 billion calories in these.
You know what I do to calm down would be to sit back and just watch all the Easter movies that are out there. I mean, because there's plenty, right?
What Easter specials? There are no Easter specials. There's like one.
Oh, hello. You've caught me under my tree. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing this outside because, you know, Easter and it's cool and it's nice and the sun is in my face. Actually, no, I just wanted to be outside. You know, nice change of pace. It was snowing this morning, which was weird, so I hope it doesn't snow again. You know, originally I wanted to do kind of a long retrospective video thing, kind of like the Ghostbusters one, but I realized, 1, it takes way too long, and 2, I only had like 3 days, so shut up. I have a towel under me because it's like still kind of damp here, and you know, there's like poo everywhere from Titan. I actually came outside and I was setting up everything, and then I stepped in poop, and I was trying to wipe it on the grass and, you know, try to get the poop off, and then I inherently wiped the thing in poop too. That sucked, so it's a little much. Anyways, Easter specials. Yes, you think Christmas is commercialized? Oh man, hold your Easter baskets, because actually Easter ain't that bad. I mean, it is bad. It is very commercialized. You know, you got the bunnies, you know, you got the chocolate, you got the chicks, you know. It's like diet Christmas, you know. It's commercialized, but not as much. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about movies, because Christmas has like a ton of commercialized movies. Like, it's insane. Like, you know, there's like 1 billion movies about like Santa Claus and reindeer and snowman or whatever. But Easter, you only have 2 types of movies. You have the ones about the Easter Bunny, and you have the ones about Jesus. And somehow these 2 correlate. But we're going to talk about the Easter Bunny ones, because there are very obscure ones here that I don't think many people know. Well, some people might know them, but I don't know. I just want to talk about it. This is going to be a bit of a shorter one. I'm kind of going to go through powerhouse style on these because, you know, I only had 3 days. First Easter special that you might know and you might have seen is the classic Rankin Bass 1971 Here Comes Peter Cottontail. This one's like the origin of Peter Cottontail. Not so much the origin of the Easter Bunny, but Peter Cottontail himself. And this movie is very interesting because it has time travel. Yes, that's right. It's a little bit like Avengers Endgame. He goes around in a time machine because he messed up. He's like, oh no, I slept in. Now the Easter Bunny's bad because you have the villain Iron Tail. Yeah, there's a villain named Iron Tail. And, you know, he's a bunny with an iron tail. And he's voiced by Vincent Price. But Iron Tails, he's bad. He's like, oh no, I'm going to give the I don't know why I'm doing an accent.
Instead of chocolate bunnies and chicks, I commission the candy sculptors to make tarantulas and octopuses.
So Peter's like, I must stop this. I must go back in time and make sure I correct my mistakes or something. So he finds the guy, the narrator. I don't know what his name is, but they find him. And then he finds the worm named Antoine, and the worm brings him in the time machine, and then they go to the past to fix everything or whatever. It's actually a lot like Avengers Endgame in a way. Damn, MCU copied this. So yeah, it's crazy. And you know what? The songs are kind of bangers. There's lots of great songs in here. Very classic. And technically, this is connected to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That's right. Yeah, you see the Santa Claus. It's the same model as Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So it appears in it. It's canon. I know Rankin Bass always kind of connects their stuff, but this is connected. It's, you know, it's a solid movie. It's a fun movie. And I recommend you watching it if you haven't seen it. It's good. Yeah. Okay, moving on. We have one that I don't think you would have heard of, which is called The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town. Yeah, that's right. This is the closest thing you'll ever get to a spiritual successor to Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
The Easter Bunny is coming to town today. He's riding an engine instead of a sleigh. Don't blink for even a second or he'll be gone.
Yeah, I know everything's connected in the Rankin Bass universe, but this is like directly like a sequel. It's the same narrator. You have the same Fred Astaire narrator, and he's like, oh, I've gotten up in life because now I'm doing a steam engine instead of a buggy.
How have you been?
Great. Terrific.
Wonderful. Well, as you can see, I've come up in the world. I don't travel by putt-putt anymore. I've got my very own train.
It's a sequel. And it's also kind of like his origin story in a way, because he's like one of the kids in the town. Yeah, that's also a thing. It's like a town full of kids, and there's only the kids, and somehow it didn't turn into like Lord of the Flies or something like that. There's like a kid policeman, there's like a kid fireman, there's like a kid mailman, there's like a kid IRS agent. There's everything. I don't know what that they're trying to capitalize off of, like the success of Santa Claus coming to town, because this is like 9 years later. Point is, it's actually a fun movie. It's a little random.
Where'd you say you just come from?
Kidville.
Well then, that's where I'm headed. If you ain't there, they got room for one more.
And this is actually more so the origin of the Easter Bunny itself, you know, the whole Easter celebration. In a way, it's like, it's not real, but you know what I mean. And you know, it's like the classic Rankin Bass thing where it's like, oh, how did they start doing Easter eggs?
From here on in, I'll always hide them.
Oh, so that's why he hides them.
How did they make jelly beans?
Why, do you know what they'd gone and invented?
Jelly beans!
Right. The world's first Easter jelly beans.
How did the new traditions start? How did people get new clothes on Easter? Is that a thing? So yeah, it's crazy. And the Easter Bunny, his name ain't even like Peter Cottontail in this, which is good. They're being consistent. It's called Sunny.
He sure likes the sun.
That's it. We'll call him Sunny.
Sunny! He likes his name. Yay! Sunny!
That's right, Sunny, because he likes the sun. That's cool. Not to mention, you got the big bad in here. The big bad, Gazooks. That's right, you got Gazooks.
Gadzooks, a giant bear who lived in a lonely cave on Big Rock Mountain.
You thought the Abominable Snowman was scary? Nah, you got Gazooks, the bear, who's a bear who... he doesn't like Easter or jelly beans or something. I don't know. He doesn't like stuff. And then he only says his name too. He says Gazooks, Gazooks, like he's like a Pokemon or something like that.
Gadzooks!
But he also talks, but he says Gazooks all the time. So, yeah, S-tier villain.
Gadzooks!
And then he turns good because they make him a new like Easter suit or something.
Happy Easter, Gadzooks!
And then he cries or whatever, like a big baby.
Can't believe you done this for me.
That's your trouble, Gadzooks. You gotta like yourself before you can expect anyone else to.
Also, the new suit thing, is that something that used to happen on Easter where people get like new suits? Because I would only wear like a nice Sunday vest, like going to church or something on Easter, and then I'd come home and just wear like a Super Mario Brothers t-shirt and stand there awkwardly. And you know what? This also has some banger songs. Yes, some more banger songs. I wouldn't say they're as good as the last one, but they're still good. There is one song specifically, I think it's like the chicken or the egg song, that has been stuck in my head on and off for like over 10 years. It's insane. It just pops up.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? What a silly riddle. Just like asking who came first, the pussycat or the fiddle.
It is an earworm song, and I can't get it out of my head, and now it's going to be put in your head, so you're welcome. But yeah, the songs are bangers. One second you'll have a song about chicken and the eggs, and then the next second you'll have a graveyard blues song. It's pretty cool.
Train yard blues, roll me down the track again.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, you know, you can't go wrong with this movie. It's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, because, you know, it's good. Both of the ones I just talked about are free on YouTube. You can go watch them on YouTube, and the whole thing, it's awesome. Solid Rankin Bass movie. It's, I think, the last Easter one that they did. I could be wrong.
There's that rabbit taking some blue from the sky.
Wait, they made another Easter Bunny movie?
Yep, I'm back in time. Many Christmases ago.
How many Easter Bunny origins were they trying to do? Because I know they did that like weird CG sequel at one point to Here Comes Peter Cottontail, which was like awful. Now, last one we're going to talk about, because I'm going to complete the Bunny trilogy, is one you might know, which is Hop. That's right. You've seen Hop. Everybody's seen Hop who's a kid, especially in this generation, you know, who grew up in the early 2000s, even though this came out in 2010, I think. It's a movie, you know. I remember being really hyped for this for some reason, like really hyped, because I love Despicable Me, and I was like a kid, and I saw the ads, and they looked cool. But my main memory from this is I saw it, I was really excited, and then I got like a bag of Whoppers in the theater. I ate the entire bag, and then on the way home, I like just threw up all over the place. Like we had to pull over, and I threw up everywhere. And that's That's all I remember. So, interesting movie. But the movie itself is fine. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's as bad as some people say. I haven't seen it in years. Maybe it's awful. Maybe it's awful. Maybe it's fantastic. Who knows? It's the generic. They come to the world. It's the animated character. Oh no, he's in the real world and go on hijinks and adventures. There are no songs in here except for the stupid "I Want Candy" song. Which just makes me want candy. And that's it. There's no banger songs. The other ones I could jam to. I'm dancing around, all that stuff. This one, I just want to stand around and eat a mini egg. That's it. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this Easter Power Sesh movie stuff. Go check out the movies that you want to watch, or don't. It's your life. Anyways, I'm going to go step in more poop, probably. And, happy Easter. Oh, gosh. Oh, how old am I? No. A caloric intake is not worth it. Why must you haunt me, you infernal creature?
Hi. You know what's funny is that you actually think you have a hold of me. No, you don't. You really don't, my friend. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you don't. It's so sad. It must sting. I could see it in your eyes. I could see it. It burns. I know. You are very pathetic. Yeah. Unlike my friend the apple. Like I said, he does not have any bad caloric intake, unlike you. That's right. Yeah, you do not have a hold of me. I can barely hear you. Yeah. What? What is it so small? I can't hear you because you're a mini egg. There's absolutely no way, ever, that you were going to get to me.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? What a silly riddle. Just like asking